paper bags, torn up cereal boxes. One thing's for sure, good art surprises us. Where it comes from, well, that's the biggest mystery of all. A typical McMillian is distinctive, colorful, and hangs in some of the finest offices and homes in this part of the world. But they weren't always so easy to come by, not always so colorful. This is Martha. Institutionalized as a child in a well-intentioned state hospital, she always had an amazing eye for detail and a compulsion to draw. But her work was as colorless as the world she lived in. And by the time the hospital was closed down, Martha McMillian was an adult woman. Today, at nearly 70 years of age, a lot of us look at her and wonder what could have been if only she'd never gone to that colorless place.
I always thought that once she left there and started having more resources available to her, then all this color started coming out of her.
Living in a real neighborhood, working at a real job, and enjoying the kind of life that the rest of us take for granted, that didn't change Martha. She was always optimistic, always had that beautiful smile. What had changed was her work.
20 years ago when I first met you,
Yeah, when you first met me?
you were drawing on anything and everything, weren't you?
Yeah. I draw houses, cars, sometimes I draw angels, sometimes I draw Jesus.
It didn't take long for her watercolors and drawings to start reflecting the new world she saw all around her. Always precise and full of detail, now her art was bold and colorful. Notre Dame, Tippecanoe Place, or just a cottage down the block, Martha McMillian's work is awesome. Martha is inspiring, and she's welcome just about everywhere. The biggest mystery of all may actually be why we ever sent some of our most endearing brothers and sisters away to those colorless institutions in the first place. It's no mystery where talent comes from. It comes from potential. Hundreds of children and adults all over Michiana have it. Look around. The friends and families of Logan are everywhere, not just making their lives better, making my life better, making your life better.
Her work just makes you feel so good, and it makes you realize that she's just like her work, just very open and fun to be around and bright and colorful.
Thank God for men, women, and children like Martha McMillian. Thank God for potential, the potential in all of us.